His teammates bonded in their determination to achieve that for him.
Did I just hear Bobby Wagner consumed with revenge? I love this. And that is why all of you are taking the Seahawks and I'm taking the Rams. They don't have a whole lot to play for. I tried to give the excuse of the Matthew Stafford love for the Lions, trying to help them out even though he's not playing. Mayfield goes off. I have loved to see him revitalize, maybe send Sean out if he does end up going out on a good note. I'm taking the Rams in this one. Let's get to the Lions and the Packers. We know they'll be paying close attention to that. So what do you think, Lions or Packers?
I just think all the talk that's been going on with Green Bay, and when you calling him out, he's going to hit you with that word relax. He's going to hit you with the word relax. The way that this team is playing on all three levels, and we haven't seen the best of Aaron Rodgers yet. Playoffs are coming. Aaron Rodgers is sent there.
Aaron Rodgers is coming after me. There ain't no question if they win this game, I'm going to hear about it. But you know what? Maybe give a little respect to this opponent. The Detroit Lions picked dead last chance to make the playoffs. And guess what? 1-6 and never had a chance either. Well, you know what? They got a chance because they're going to get after it. And I'm going to tell you why. Is it Jared Goff? Is it all these guys? Yeah, probably. But there's a guy, James Houston, right here.
All right.
He's played in only 106 snaps on defense this year. That's him to the right. Look at the power this kid plays.
Oh, he's tackling linemen,
tackle lineman, quarterback, whatever you want. By the way, Jackson State only had was 16.5 sacks, 4-7 fumbles. No wonder he's a 6th-round pick or whatever. Now he's going to get 2 guys on him. Oh, they're going to put some past him. Not enough. He's out of the play. He's clearly out of the play. Unless you run up. 4, go get him, Houston. Get that ball out of there. Who is this kid? I don't know. Who is he? He's dropping in coverage. Why am I showing a sack? Maybe dropping in coverage. Why are you showing him dropping in coverage right here? He's going to break contain, and guess what? Oh, he's dangerous. Who is that shot out of a cannon? You know what? He's doing a little calf open right there, too. So not only can he rush the passer, he can calf open, he can do it all. This dude, he can dance, he can do it all. Right here, 8 quarterback sacks in 160 plays. That's for on defense. Not all bad.
Tell me why you like him again? Because all that?
Yeah, and by the way, the discernment coach and Jeff Weeks. Go ahead, man.
It's a hard fit. I mean, I'm with you. The Lions, the way they've been this year, too, how they battled back, and they're just, I mean, I love their offensive line. I'm just going with the Packers here. My non-Aaron Rodgers reasons, okay? The way they've run the ball, they've gone and they've gotten outside with Dillon, and they can run it inside also. I mean, all those guys. I just want, and their special teams defense taking the ball away. Non-Aaron Rodgers reasons. Give me the Packers. I agree. All week we've been on the Lions. I want to believe you, but I can't tell if you're rooting for the Lions and you really believe it.
I do both, man. I look like hell.
So I think I'm going to go Green Bay Packers in my non-Aaron Rodgers reasons. And that this defense over the last month is getting a lot better. This defense is underachieved most of the year. They're getting a lot better when it matters. How they're doing it, they're lifting less, they're lining up, less mental mistakes, and that kind of thing. And I think that plus the Packers offense getting hot puts them in the home.
I'm going to be going out of their way to give everybody except Aaron Rodgers credit. Okay, yeah, at the end of the day, why do these guys get a little nervous when you play at Lambeau against Aaron Rodgers with a couple minutes left and the game is close? Because you know what Aaron Rodgers is going to do. He's going to do Aaron Rodgers stuff. We've seen him in this season before. I already told you 3-0 in the final game of the season with playoffs on the line. I'm sticking with Aaron Rodgers when it counts. If the team was in Detroit, I would get the Lions, but at home. All right, let's get to the Eagles and the Giants. Still not really sure if we're going to see Daniel Jones or Saquon Barkley in this one. We're not really sure about the status of Jalen Hurts, but it's nice to see him.
I think it's all about Jalen Hurts. Last couple of weeks, you had one win to secure that #1 seed. They didn't get it. They're bringing off the bench. They need Jalen Hurts behind his legs.
160 yards, rushing yards a game. Jalen Hurts is a difference maker today. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles.
Well, I'm hoping that the Eagles defense is a difference maker. Yeah, I want to see them step up. I think they will. I'm taking the Eagles.
Talked about two teams earlier in the show that know how to handle business. The Chiefs, the Bengals. I'm hoping the Eagles are one of us. If they just go out there, handle business, do what they got to do, and go for it.
Yeah, I can see 7 sacks for the Philadelphia Eagles defense tonight. Jalen Hurts obviously huge back down the middle.
The Giants have had a really pleasant surprise. It was an incredible job Brian Daboll has done this year. They do.
Guys, and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Here's Willis, 3rd and long. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they work this out past the 25. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. To the air on 1st down, here's Willis. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Mahomes going to throw. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he's got it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
That looked like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They never went crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Willis with another keeper. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards that time, and a 1st down on the keeper. Now they'll look to Willis to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And some room to work. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Henry up the middle. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. Off the option, here's Henry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock. Now
a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. 3rd down, it's Willis. And he lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. The Chiefs now at 2-5 to start play. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver?
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
From the 17, Willis, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways, but an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust?
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take the blame themselves and figure out how to not.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Booker is on target, and that makes the score 21-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
1st and 10, it's Willis. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Willis now off the play fake. He's going to let this one go deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And finding the tight end, Hooper. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And this is caught inside the 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Again, it's Willis to throw it. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Willis on 3rd and goal. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Austin Hooper in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we've come upon halftime here in KC with the Chiefs on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Now it's Mahomes again. Catch is made by Hardman. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now here's Mahomes. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Titans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down. Off the option, here's Henry. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll run it again with Henry. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Willis. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And that one results in 35 yards. They'll try with McKinnon. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. He'll try again. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. 2nd down throw coming by Willis. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Woods. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Willis is going to throw once more. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Off the option, here's Henry. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Willis looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Grant. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Willis. He's got it at the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. We're back now in KC. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Willis from the gun on 3rd down.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Malik Willis
with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for, and take it. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
That's caught inside the 20.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
Locates Hardman for another catch. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes buying time to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are right back in this football game.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
And caught by Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10, Willis.
Eluding the pressure right. And the Chiefs are going to get him. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack.
Willis.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here's Willis, 3rd and long.
And here he's got Grant.
He'll get it inside the 20.
Touchdown! Jakeem Grant, 52 yards.
And the Titans get a bit closer. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
On 2nd and 15 now. Mahomes, throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Yeah, he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. He's got room at the 30, and he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run, 30 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mahomes throw here complete to Kelsey. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And again, it's Mahomes. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
2nd down, McKinnon. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 15 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing, Willis. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Willis to throw.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The third down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time. Here's Willis. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Kansas City, a loss would have really hurt, but as it stands, it's an important win as they move to 3-5 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos.